What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, May 21st, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Britain's Prince Harry, U.S. actress Meghan Markle smiled, laughed, cried, and held hands during their wedding ceremony at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle Saturday. The bride wore a white Claire Wright Keller for a Givenchy gown, which was slightly off the shoulders with long sleeves, a train, diamond tiara, and veil. The couple, now officially known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, chose Cleve and Company to craft their wedding rings. Harry's ring is a platinum band with a texture finish. Markle's was created from a piece of Welsh gold Harry's grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, bestowed upon her. Harry's father, Prince Charles, walked the former suit star down the aisle because her own dad, Thomas Markle, is battling health issues and was not able to attend the ceremony. Harry's brother, Prince William, served as his best man, and William's elder children, Prince George, who's 4, and Princess Charlotte, who's 2, were among those selected to be bridesmaids and page boys. Harry and his only sibling wore the frock coat uniforms of the Blues and Royals for the occasion. Among the estimated 600 guests at the wedding were Elton John, Oprah Winfrey, Idris Elba, James Blunt, James Corden, Serena Williams, Priyanka Chopra, Carey Mulligan, Patrick J. Adams, Gina Torres, George and Amal Clooney, and David and Victoria Beckham. The Queen, her husband Prince Philip, William's wife Kate Middleton, her sister Pippa Matthews, and Markle's mother Doria Ragland also helped the couple celebrate their happy day. The children's choir sang religious hymns. The Kingdom Choir gospel singers performed a moving rendition of Stand By Me, and Shiku Cannon Mason masterfully played the cello. Another unforgettable moment was when the newlyweds shared a kiss on the steps of the church in front of cheering well-wishers outside. After the ceremony, the Queen hosted a lunchtime reception at St. George's Hall in Windsor Castle. The wedding cake, a spongy confection with filling made from alchemy lemon curd and elderflower buttercream, as well as elderflower syrup made at the monarch's residence in Sandringham, was expected to be served at the reception. Speeches from Markle, Prince Charles, Prince Harry, and Prince William's scheduled to take place. Harry and Markle got engaged in November after dating for more than a year. The prince proposed as they were cooking dinner during a quiet night at home. Actor Josh Gad, model Naomi Campbell, and other celebrities posted about the royal wedding between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on social media Saturday, commentating on how the lavish ceremony brought them to tears. Harry and Markle officially got married at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle in England. Cad said on Twitter, "I went from promising to get work done and not watch #the royal wedding to turning it on to just have a glimpse to putting my computer down and fully engaging to holding a box of tissues and crying. This has been a morning." Campbell said on Twitter in reference to Harry and Markle's new official titles, "Glued to the TV royal wedding has me in tears. This is so beautiful. Congrats to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. #new day." Canadian figure skater and Olympic gold medalist Gabrielle Daleman said on Twitter, "Crying at the #royal wedding, and I'm not even ashamed. Meghan looks beautiful." Good Girls star Reddit on Twitter wrote, "I've talked so much crap about how I wasn't beat to watch the royal wedding. Guess who's up watching the royal wedding? Glasses on and everything. #who was I fooling?" Filmmaker Judd Apatow, meanwhile, posted on Instagram that he was having a royal wedding viewing party. He said alongside a photo of a full dining room table next to the cardboard cutouts of Harry and Markle, "Someone's about to have a late-night wedding party." The middle star, Patricia Heaton, was also hosting a viewing party with the creators of the sitcom, Eileen Heisler and Deanne Haley. She said alongside a selfie, "Watching the #royal wedding 2018 in real time with my former bosses at Eileen Heisler and DH Blondie, hats, scones, and #gin and tonic at 3 a.m., #Harry and Meghan, #London, #royal wedding." The cast of Saturday Night Live and guest host Tina Fey performed the parody of Prince Harry and U.S. actress Meghan Markle's wedding reception. Mickey Day played an enthusiastic Harry who wore a military uniform as he spoke to the television camera, introducing tipsy guests such as Elton John, played by Addie Bryan, and Kate Middleton, played by Cicely Strong. Kate McKinnon, dressed in a similar yellow-green suit and hat Queen Elizabeth II wore to Saturday's wedding, played the monarch trapped by the bride's uncle, played by Kenan Thompson, who tells her she should be watching The Crown, the celebrated but unflattering Netflix drama about her and her family. In the SNL sketch, Alex Moffat plays Harry's brother Prince William, a real-life father of three who has an infant baby carrier strapped to his chest and was drinking a, quote, virgin hot toddy, which is just tea, before taking to the dance floor. Also seen were Beck Bennett as Harry's father Prince Charles and Faye as his auntie Creepy. Leslie Jones plays herself, explaining she tweeted about the wedding a few days before the event and got invited. She was last seen trying to find fellow guest celebrity Oprah Winfrey. This weekend's season 43 finale of Saturday Night Live featured a sketch in which U.S. President Donald Trump and his legal team appeared in the iconic last scene from The Sopranos. Like the HBO mob drama's infamous closer, the 5-minute SNL version saw the story's central characters sitting in a diner talking about life and ending with the screen going to black, leaving it up to the audience to decide what happens to them. In any case, anyone missed the reference, it also featured Journey's Don't Stop Believing playing in the background, and Alex Moffat as Eric Trump struggling to parallel park a child's toy bike outside the restaurant. Alec Baldwin reprised his role of Trump in the clip, which has gotten nearly 700,000 views on YouTube since it was posted Saturday evening. The video also saw Robert De Niro and Ben Stiller returning as Robert Mueller and Michael Cohen, while SNL regulars Kate McKinnon and Mickey Day once again played Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump. Mueller, who is investigating the Trump presidential campaign's possible collusion with Russia, is seen walking past the group in an eatery and giving Trump a look to let him know he is watching him. Hirokazu Kore-eda's Shoplifters won the top honor, the Palme d'Or, at the Cannes Film Festival in France this weekend. Jean-Luc Godard's The Image book received the special Palme d'Or, and Spike Lee's Black KK Klansman earned the Grand Prix. The jury prize went to Capernaum, directed by Nadine Lebecki, and Paolo Pawlikowski won for Best Director for Cold War. Marcello Fonti was named Best Actor for Dogman, and Samal Yasimolov won Best Actress prize for Ayaka. There was a tie in the Best Screenplay category with Alice Rohrwacher for her writing award for Happy as Lazaro, with Jafir Panafi and Nathal Xavier, who penned Three Faces. Toby Stephens, Keeley Hawes, Linus LaRoche, and Timothy Spall will star in Summers of Rockets, a 6-part BBC drama set in the 1950s. Stephen Politokoff, whose credits include Close to the Enemy, Lost Prince, and Shooting the Past, wrote and will direct the project, which is being filmed right now in London and Oxford. This release says Samuel, played by Toby Stephens, is a 40-something Russian Jew immigrant, inventor, and designer of the bespoke hearing aids, whose clients include former Prime Minister Sir Winston Churchill. The series follows Samuel and his family, wife Miriam, and children Hannah and Sasha as he's approached by M15 to demonstrate his work. Yet it is not his inventions the operatives required. Instead, Samuel is tasked with the secret mission of obtaining information about his charming, newly acquired friends, Kathleen, played by Keeley Hawes, and her husband, Richard Shaw, MP, played by Linus Roche, through which Samuel also meets the impressive Lord Arthur Wallington, played by Timothy Spall. The project will reunite Stephens and Polikoff, previously collaborated on 2001 BBC drama Perfect Strangers. Stephens said in a statement, "It is great to be working with Stephen Polinoff again after such a long time. I love working with him on Perfect Strangers. He is such a unique and original voice in British television. It is also good to be filming something back home in the UK for the BBC." Hawes added, "I have wanted to work with Stephens for years, so I'm delighted to be part of such a wonderful cast and can't wait to spend the summer with them all." Jerry O'Connell will be lending his voice to the Man of Steel in The Death of Superman, a DVD and Blu-ray release that will be released on August 7th. O'Connell's real-life wife, Rebecca Romaine, will play Daily Planet reporter Lois Lane, and Rainn Wilson will play villain Lex Luthor. The issue release says the death of Superman ultimately finds Superman in a fight to finish when the Man of Steel becomes the only hero who can stand in the way of the monstrous creature Doomsday and his unstoppable rampage of destruction. As the inaugural film in the DC Universe movies series, Superman Doomsday told an abridged version of the death of Superman, DC's comic landmark 1992-1993 comic phenomenon. With a runtime of 75 minutes, the film focuses on a core singular storyline, new anime, The Death of Superman, the first of two-part film experience that will conclude with the reign of the Supermen in early 2019, restores many of the moments and characters that fans hold dear to their hearts. The vocal ensemble will also include Jason O'Mara as Batman, Rosario Dawson as Wonder Woman, Shamar Moore as Cyborg, Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern Hal Jordan, and Christopher Gorham as The Flash. Mary Ellen Thomas, the Warner Bros. Home Entertainment Vice President of Family and Animation Marketing, said in a statement, as Superman celebrates his 80th anniversary, we felt the time was right to finally tell the unabridged version of this iconic story. This is a landmark tale in comics history, and we want to bring the entire story with all the characters and detail the fans that have clamored to animated life. The 2018 Billboard Music Awards were held last night with Kelly Clarkson hosting, and it took place over at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas on Sunday night and saw everyone from Taylor Swift to Shawn Mendes to BTS to BBMA icon award winner Janet Jackson in attendance. Clarkson cold opened the show with a call to action following the recent school shooting in Santa Fe, Texas, and performed a stunning melody of other artists' songs, including Kendrick Lamar, Ed Sheeran, Swift, Mendes, and more. Ed Sheeran won Top Artist, Khalid won Top New Artist, Camila Cabello won Billboard Chart Achievement Artist Award, Ed Sheeran won Top Male Artist, Taylor Swift won Top Female Artist, Imagine Dragons won Top Duo Group, Drake won the Top Billboard 200 Artist Award, Ed Sheeran won the Top Hot 100 Artist Award, Kendrick Lamar won the Top Streaming Song Artist Award, Ed Sheeran won Top Song Sales Award, the Top Radio Songs Artist went to Ed Sheeran, BTS won Top Social Artist Award, U2 won the Top Touring Artist Award, Bruno Mars won Top R&B Artist Award, he also won the Top R&B Male Artist Award, SZA won Top R&B Female Artist Award, Bruno Mars won the Top R&B Tour, Top Artist Rap Artist went to Kendrick Lamar, Top Rap Artist Male Artist went to Kendrick Lamar, Cardi B won Top Rap Female Artist Award, Jay-Z won the Top Rap Tour. In the country genre, Kurt Stapleton won Top Country Artist Award. He also won the Top Country Male Artist Award. Maren Morris won Top Country Female Artist Award. Florida Georgia Line won the Top Country Duo Group Artist Award. Luke Bryan won the Top Country Tour Award. Imagine Dragons won the Top Rock Artist Award. U2 won the Top Rock Tour Award. Ozuna won the Top Latin Artist Award. The Chainsmokers won the Top Dance Electronic Artist Award. Mercy Me won the Top Christian Artist Award. The Top Gospel Award went to Tasha Cobbs Leonard. Kendrick Lamar's Damn won the Top Billboard 200 Albums Award. Taylor Swift's Reputation won the Top Selling Award. Maona won the Top Soundtrack Award. Bruno Mars' 24K Magic won the Top R&B Award. Kendrick Lamar's Damn won the Top Rap Album Award. Chris Stapleton from A Room Volume 1 won Top Country Album. Imagine Dragons Evolve won Top Rock Album Award. Ozuna's Odisea won Top Latin Award. Top Dance Electronic Album went to the Chainsmokers for their album Memories Do Not Open. Alan Jackson won the Top Christian Award for his album Precious Memories Collection. For the Top Hot 100, it went to Despacito by Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee featuring Justin Bieber. The Top Streaming Song Audio went to Kendrick Lamar for Humble. Despacito also won the Top Streaming Song Video for Despacito. The Top Selling Song went also to Despacito by Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and Justin Bieber. The Top Radio Song went to Sheeran called Shape of You. The Top Collaborations went to Despacito for Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee featuring Justin Bieber with Despacito. The Top R&B Song went to Bruno Mars with That's What I Like. The Top Rap Song went to Post Malone featuring 21 Savage with Rockstar. The Top Country Song went to Sam Hunt for Body Like a Back Road. The Top Rock Song went to Imagine Dragons for Believer. The Top Latin Song went to Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee featuring Justin Bieber with Despacito. The top dance electronic song went to the Chainsmokers and Coldplay with Something Just Like This. The top Christian song went to the Hillsong Worship with What a Beautiful Name. And the top gospel song went to J.J. Harrison and Youthful Praise with You Deserve It. Ryan Reynolds' R-rated action adventure flick Deadpool 2 is the number one movie in North America, having earned $125 million in receipts this weekend, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced Sunday. Coming in number 2 with $28.7 million is Avengers Infinity War, followed by Book Club at number 3 with $12.5 million, Life of the Party at number 4 with $7.7 million, and Breaking In at number 5 with $6.6 million. Rounding up the top tier are Show Dogs at number 6 with $6 million, Overboard at number 7 with $4.7 million, A Quiet Place at number 8 with $4 million, Rampage at number 9 with $1.5 million, and RGB at number 10 with $1.3 million. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1955, Chuck Berry records Maybellene. John Lennon once famously said, if you try to give rock and roll another name, you might call it Chuck Berry. That's how foundational Berry's contributions were to music that changed America and the world in the mid-1950s. Even more than Elvis Presley, who was an incomparable performer, but of other people's songs, Chuck Berry created the do-it-yourself template that most rock and rollers still seek to follow. If there can be said to be a single day on which his profound influence on the sound and style of rock and roll began, it was on this date in 1955 when an unknown Chuck Berry paid his first visit to a recording studio and cut the record that would make him famous, Maybellene. Berry was a part-time professional musician in his native St. Louis and primarily a performer of the blues, but an avid experimenter with other sounds. On a visit to Chicago in May 1955, Berry approached his idol, the great bluesman Muddy Waters, to ask for career advice. Waters pointed him in the direction of his record label, Chess Records, where Berry managed a face-to-face invitation meeting with Leonard Chess and returned for an audition later that week. When Berry returned, he hoped that Chess would sign him on the strength of one of his blues numbers, but it was a strange rhythm and blues country western hybrid called Ida Red that caught Chess's ear. Before it was recorded, Ida Red got new lyrics to go with the new title, Maybellene, but it was retained that the total original sound that Berry had given it. Also on this date in 1999, soap star Susan Lucci wins her first Emmy after 19 nominations. The streak is over, Susan Lucci announced Shamar Moore of The Young and Restless on this night in 1999, right before presenting the Daytime Emmy Award for Best Actress to the tearful star of ABC's All My Children. The award was Lucci's first win in 19 straight years of being nominated in the Best Actress category for a portrayal of Erica Kane. A native of Garden City, New York, Lucci moved to New York City after graduating from college in 1968. She played bit parts in films Goodbye, Columbus and Me, Natalie, both in 1969, before landing the role of the troubled teenager Erica Kane on the new soap opera All My Children. The show debuted on January 5, 1970, and Lucci would go on to play Erica Kane over the next 4 decades, as the character married no fewer than 11 times to 8 different men, and several of the marriages were invalid. Had several children and grandchildren, was kidnapped, survived an airplane crash and a car accident, battled drug addiction, and became the owner of her own cosmetic companies, among other notable events. By 1991, Erica Kane was, according to TV Guide, unequivocally the most famous soap opera character in the history of television. As reported by the New York Times, Lucci at that time was the highest paid actor on daytime television, earning more than $1 million per year for her work on All My Children. Her honors included a Best Soap Actress win in a 1985 People's Magazine poll and in 1989 Soap Opera Digest Editor's Award for an outstanding contribution to daytime television. One thing she didn't have, however, was an Emmy. She received her first Emmy nomination in 1978, and before long had received several nominations in a row without a win. After reportedly losing her temper after failing to take home the award in 1982 and 1983, Lucci began accepting her runner-up status with more humor. In the fall of 1990, she appeared as a guest host on an episode of Saturday Night Live, in which all the show's cast and crew members carried Emmy statuettes past her during her opening monologue. She also filmed a commercial for a sugary substitute called The Sweet One, in which she lampooned her own hunger. Lucci was the favorite to win that May night in 1999, and Moore's announcement brought the audience in the theater of Madison Square Garden to their feet for a standing ovation that lasted several minutes. Lucci's emotional acceptance speech brought tears to the eyes of many in the crowd, including talk show host Rosie O'Donnell and Lucci's All My Children co-stars Kelly Ripa and Marcy Walker. After thanking her husband Helmut Huber, the All My Children cast and crew, and her fans, Lucci closed her speech by announcing, I'm going back to the studio Monday, and I'm going to play Erica Kane for all she's worth. In addition to her work on All My Children, Lucci guest starred repeatedly on primetime soap operas Dallas during the 1990s and has appeared in a number of TV movies, including Lady Mobster, Mafia Princess, and Secret Passions. In 1999, she starred on Broadway in the revival of Annie Get Your Gun. Lucci also competed in the 7th installment of the reality series of Dancing with the Stars, which aired in the fall of 2008. And that is your entertainment report for Monday, May 21st, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Wednesday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Answer Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com, or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.